hey, it's just me. I am just enjoying this beautiful weather that we're having in October because I'm not sure how much good days we're going to have in the future before we get the cold weather, but you know. So while I have my beautiful days, I do a lot of self-reflecting. And my self-reflection for today had been, people really don't believe that I have a lot of boundaries. They always say that they believe that I don't have any. I don't understand why they're saying that, but I don't think that they understand my point of it. Because I will say what my boundary is. And people usually like to cross those boundaries because they think that they're more important than anybody else in the world, including myself. Because, you know, if I have a boundary, they're more important than that boundary because they're my friend, right? No, that's not how that works. I love myself and I love my peace, and that's kind of how I protect my peace. So if a friend is overstepping that boundary, after I have specifically told them that boundary, I will let them go as far as they want to go. And at this point, I will participate in it because I want to know how far they're willing to go, knowing that I have that boundary. Because this will let me know if they are intentionally crossing the boundary, how they really feel about me, or what they think about me. This is giving the intentionality of what our friendship is or our relationship, and it's giving me a lot of information at this point. So why don't I just stop and tell them they're cut out of my life and just let them go because they crossed my boundary? And here's the thing, is some people do it unintentionally. And I'm not saying that makes it okay, but some people do it very intentionally, and that also gives kind of like an insight of what they wanted from you. And it also kind of gives you a little bit more information about who they are as a character. So it's kind of really dissecting the relationship, the boundary, the intentions, and everything that goes in it. Okay, it's multifaceted. So then when I am done engaging into the said behavior, I will back it up and I will try to go back to where I want that friendship to be. Because now this is going to tell me where their headspace is, what they feel, what they think. This is going to tell me if they're willing to compromise with me. And I'm not saying compromise on my boundaries because that's not going to happen, but I can be more understanding and kind of be more empathetic and forgiving if you accidentally cross my boundaries. So when I reel it back in and I kind of let you know, like, hey, this is what I want, and this is as far as I'm willing to go, usually people don't like that. So usually this will just make it where they let themselves out because they don't want what I want. They always wanted something that I wasn't willing to give them, and that's what it was. This isn't just like one set of people, this is like multiple people. Like, one of my boundaries is I do not like to talk about intimate things with people that are my friends. I want to save all of that for my future husband. I want to protect my future husband and I's relationship. I am seriously wanting to give my future husband everything that I can. And that includes all my love, all my devotion, and that includes a healthy relationship with no unhealthy people that are in it. Because I'm not going to make an excuse up for, oh, my friend so-and-so is just like that. No. Because my friend so-and-so that's just like that is not going to have a place in my life because that's not what I associate myself with. I'd rather have no friends at all than have friends with the wrong people. So yeah, you may read some conversations and be like, it doesn't look like you're like keeping up those boundaries. And actually I really am. It's just, you're not seeing it the way I see it because I know what I'm doing at that moment. I'm not really being vulnerable with people in the way they want me to be because my guard's way up and I'm checking on their status the whole time. And I believe that's how it should be done. This is exactly how you keep the real ones in and the fake ones out. Protect your peace and protect your relationships. I love you guys.